To the beautiful month of May. It's a little not so beautiful today. We really don't have a whole lot on tonight's Fort Harrison Reuse Authority agenda. We do have a quorum. Treasurer, Mr. Fenwick is not with us this evening. The only actionable item, it's minimal at that, approval of the April 2021 going through puberty up here. April 19, 2021 meeting minutes. Folks had a chance to go through any additions, subtractions that need to be made? If not,
I move we approve.
All right.
If you'll entertain that motion.
All right, second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Ms. Dunstan?
Sure.
Is Mr. Lacy, or is Mr. Johnson?
He's not on the phone today.
Okay, okay.
Is that approved? Did you approve?
Yes.
Okay.
All yours.
As far as the report, as you drive around, you can see several sites are still under construction. The residents at David Weekly Homes Phase 3 are down to 19 lots out of 60 in Phase 3 before that project is complete. The apartments, the Otis 261 multifamily project on Otis Avenue is about, I think one of the three buildings is completely done, and they've started moving folks in. At last count, I think it was around, I can't remember if it was a dozen. Do you remember how many they? Okay. Yeah, 12 to 16 new residents that have joined us there, but they are actively marketing that property for move-ins. It's noted here on the agenda, but their grand opening has been scheduled for 3 o'clock on June 10th. So if you want to hear anything else about that project, take any tours. By then the pool, I think, already has water in it, and then the pool house will have a fun mural that talks about the history of the area. And then kind of catty corner to that, the Hilton True Hotel. You'll see the walls going up for that just north of the Giacomo's office suite building. That's the Hilton True 98-room hotel. Currently in design, we still have the Indianapolis Public Library going through the design process. Civic Plaza, the 1-acre site where the Farmers Market and First Fridays have traditionally been held, will break ground this fall, so that's currently under design. At 56 and Lee, there's a Starbucks under design, and then over on the other side of the fort, closer to Post Road and north of the ravine, the new 18-unit townhome project is in design. So a lot going on actively and then behind the scenes. And then the two new projects that we hope to really get kicked off next month on our agenda is a project agreement for the historic PX building, the last building that we own at Lawton Loop. We had hoped would be ready for this month, but it's looking like it'll be on next month's agenda. And then hoping to turn over Civic Plaza to the city so that they can utilize the Department of Natural Resources Land Water Conservation Fund grant of $200,000 that we were awarded for that project, but has to flow through the city. So we'll be turning that over to them. I don't know if anybody has any questions about any other sites or projects. We'll have a minute for public open discussion at the end. So I can move right into news from the fort. As I mentioned, the grand opening for the Otis Apartments. The Fort Bend Cultural Campus ribbon cutting event that was going to take place May 22nd has been rescheduled to June 18th. I think there were some holdups on some construction materials. So it'll be hopefully a nice sunny bright event on June 18th. Just a note, unless there's an exception, all of our meetings are held on the third Mondays at 5:30 here at the Public Assembly Room at the Lawrence Government Center. And if you aren't already, we encourage everyone to follow the @FortBendIN social media accounts on all the relevant sites. And I think that's all I have for you today.
Anything, board? Question? Anyone from the audience? Question? Updates?
Okay.
Keep at it there, Mr. Bruce, on the cultural campus. We're going to make that bad boy happen. I know. We're just making it'll happen. We'll have fun, and it'll be warm. Anything else?
Just next meeting.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I got changed. Wrong glass. Yep. Next public meeting, June 21st, 2021 at 5:30, and I guarantee it'll be sunny and 85 for us out there. I promise.
All right.
Being none, I move for adjournment.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.